Welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be naming 4 misconceptions for achieving a natural weight loss. These were things that throughout my entire life I believed these were factors that mattered when it came to weight loss, and it was overbearing and it made it seem completely unattainable. I'll discuss at the end of the video how to actually achieve a natural weight loss without having to use any of these tips you've seen all over magazine covers and Instagram posts. And once again, this is just my experience as I've lost 75 pounds throughout this last year. So the first one is crash diet. Crash diets aren't maintainable and won't help you lose excessive weight. 95% of people actually gain the weight back because they aren't maintainable. If you're not sure what a crash diet is, I can guarantee you've probably seen it somewhere. It's those smoothie plans, the cut out all sugar for 2 weeks, cut out all bread for 2 weeks. I could spend a whole nother video talking about why crash diets aren't a maintainable or healthy way to even lose weight at all. So if you want to look at the link in the description below, I'll leave that there on an article that I thought was really informative and really well written. The second one is you can't eat whatever you want and then take a fat burner and hope that it will undo everything, or some sort of weight loss supplement. Fat burners are made to assist and not undo what has already been done. You see the people on Instagram, the super fit models who are like holding a supplement on their booty, and they have an amazing body, and you just think, well, this is all I need in order to get fit, so that is what I'm going to do, is just buy this supplement, and then boom, I don't have to change my diet, I don't have to do anything, I don't have to exercise, all I have to do is take this one pill, and all of a sudden I will have the most perfect body, I will have toned abs, and all I have to do is take a fat burner. It's not that easy, unfortunately. I've been working a year towards my goals, and I have been putting in some serious hard work and dedication, and fat burners just aren't supposed to be used to undo foods that you have already eaten. I haven't used any fat burners or supplements at all to lose 75 pounds this past year. I just lost it at a slow, steady rate because I know that that was the easiest way to prevent loose skin, and I know that I really focused on putting good foods in my body that were good for my organs and that was good for my overall health, and I just let my body do the rest. The third one is when you see low carb, low sugar, low fat, or 0 calorie, is that actually good for you? If you think about the low sugar or no sugar one, they have to be replacing that sugar with something to still make it sweet and make your taste buds attracted to it. So what they usually put in it is either hopefully a natural sweetener, or they'll just replace it with aspartame, which is found in diet soda. Sure, it sweetens things, but it's not something that your body can easily process, so essentially you're putting a chemical in your body. So for the long run, no, it's not actually good for you. For the no fat product, fat isn't bad for you, and I'll go into this more a little bit later in the video. And 0 calories literally just means that you're not going to be able to take any fuel from that. So 0 calorie doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you either. It really depends on what the food is. But I try to make sure that most of my foods have calories. They're just the right kind of calories, which means then we're going to macros, which I'll also explain. So to sum up this point, I try to stick to buying foods with nutrition facts that have most ingredients I'd recognize. I'm not afraid to look up an ingredient if I've never seen it before, especially if it has a weird name, because sometimes it could just be some sort of natural gum base. Cutting out all the fat. This is a shocker because the fitness industry or the weight loss industry makes everyone believe that fat makes you fat. Fat doesn't make you fat. Anything in excess makes you fat. But fat, there are good fats. Like these are healthy fats, taken from a paleo plan. The reason you want fats in your diet is because if you lose weight without eating any fat, it's actually not good for your gallbladder, because when you stop using your gallbladder, it actually could fail on you. You may actually have to get your gallbladder taken out through emergency. These things I've all learned from either people I've known that this has happened to, or what I've just learned on my own. So no, the gallbladder thing didn't happen to me, but it did happen to someone that I knew. So when I started aiming for healthy and not how many calories could I cut out, I had better results, and I also developed a healthier relationship with food. So the fourth thing is, it's not all about what exercises you do. Weight loss starts in the kitchen. I worry too much about the supplements, the special ab exercises, what type of kale I should be putting in my smoothies, when it really just should have started off with the key things. Count your calories, pay attention to what those calories are made out of, so those are what macros are. Throw some exercise in there, because it's good for you. And it is also 20%, so it's 80% diet that helps you lose weight, and it's 20% exercise. But diet is the most important part, so that's why I say weight loss begins in the kitchen. And then whatever exercise you choose, make sure it is fun, make sure that you enjoy it, because when I was doing things that I absolutely hated, I was like,
oh my god, when is this over?
I now do cross-training style workouts, and like I'm pretty happy with how my arms are looking and how my physique is turning out. I'm gaining muscle in places I didn't know I could even gain muscle, because I was so used to looking like not defined. If you just focus on these things, you really have no way of failing, because if you don't focus on the scale, if you're not harping on the numbers, if you just do what you're supposed to do food-wise and put in that effort and put in that dedication, then honestly everything will follow. And I explain more in my other video of how I lost 75 pounds, of how I was actually able to accomplish that, which I'll link here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.